Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of We're Hot.
Here we suffer with a dead air conditioner.
The AC unit that essentially is ours. I mean, the other tenants in this building, there are a total of 4 apartments. It's so humid right now. I can't get comfortable.
The lady next to us, her mom, I think the daughter of that one, she's got it.
Oh.
Over there.
Well, see, our neighbor right next to us, she sleeps with
anything.
Yeah.
She doesn't care if you're married or what.
Yeah, she better not try and start something with me.
She already knows to leave me alone because I've already threatened her.
Oh, okay.
That's why Liz says that's why she doesn't talk to her, because right after she moved in, I said if she ever even looks at you, I'm going to shoot her damn ass.
So, anyway, you would think that with the temperature, I think it says 73 degrees Fahrenheit, you would think that would be comfortable, but gosh, the humidity right now
is terrible.
It must be 100% or close to it.
It's raining.
Yeah, and it's supposed to rain today. Where's the rain?
I wish it would rain and get it out of the damn system.
Yeah. I mean, one reason we put everything down in the basement or in the car or in the house was because
we thought rain.
Yeah, we thought it was going to rain. You know, we didn't. I mean, we moved the couch out because we want more room, and it's better. It looks better, and it doesn't look as crowded. But we took. My back's hurting, people. We took the sofa and we put it out front, and today we put it in the basement, because where else are we going to put it? Because it's not like we want to get rid of it, because once we move into a bigger place, you know, we have a place for it, we can use it, but it's not suitable for an apartment this size. This is too small.
It takes up too much room.
Yeah. And so, you know, we didn't want it to get wet and to get ruined or something, so we put it in the basement. But it hasn't rained. I mean, the weather, the different various weather services say it's going to rain. Where's the freaking rain?
Rain and get it out of your goddamn system, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, it is so humid. One of the nice things about winters up here is that, you know, all the humidity freezes, and you don't feel that humidity. Gosh.
I'm just hoping we don't have another hard, snowy winter, because like we did last winter, digging the car out was getting to be ridiculous. So
our first winter up here, we get like 1 or 2 snowfalls. The first one was a major snowfall at Halloween.
Yeah, like 2 days before Halloween.
Yeah, like 3 feet of snow.
And the kids still got out on Halloween, though.
And then...
I don't blame them.
Yeah, I don't blame them either.
Blame them, but...
The next year, last year, it was like every day it snowed. It was like, oh gosh.
Yeah, we were going to think it was never going to stop.
Yeah, and it was deep out there. I will say one thing for our landlord. He got out here and he shoveled. Our landlord came out here and shoveled snow. Most landlords wouldn't do that. They'd hire somebody to come out here and...
Part of our problem, though, is we're on a road, and our only parking space is next to the street. So it gets all plowed into our parking space.
Yeah.
Which really kind of pisses me off at the city.
Yeah.
They could at least consider, you know, people live here.
I mean, when the snow on one side of your car is just maybe a foot above the bottom of the car door, on the other side, it's higher than the car is high.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
Crazy.
They could push the snow to that side of the road instead of our side of the road. Because that side of the road is just a hedgerow.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, push it over there, gosh.
Idiots.
But, you know, when they come and they plow, the plows are set up at an angle.
To the right, and we're on the right side of the road.
So, it's like...
Like, God damn you.
And, you know, I mean...
I wonder if we ought to ask that guy that has the place over here if we can park over there when it snows. Would that be any better?
That's a good idea. Because what they do is
73% humidity is what the Weather Channel is saying right now.
Feels worse than that. If you didn't hear my wife, she says 73% humidity.
And 73 degrees.
And 73 degrees. It feels a lot more humid than that. Far more humid than that. I'm sorry, but I want to go in the bedroom and lay down and go to sleep, but
it's a little cooler in there.
It is?
Yeah.
But I just feel I feel like water is just dripping off of me. And I do that and there's moisture.
He looks like he's had a bucket of water poured on his head.
And we can't find the remote for the TV.
And we're stuck on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. So, and Maggie, if Maggie does not cool it, she's gone because...
She's driving us crazy and Lucky crazy.
Yeah, all Lucky was doing was he got down here. All he did was I put him on the floor. And she comes after him. I'm like, my gosh. And it's not like the kittens are afraid of him. He likes the kittens. He likes cats. He doesn't like dogs. He likes cats. If we had a bear walk down the street, he'd like the bear. But if a dog walked down the street...
Oh, God. It'd be the end of the world.
Yeah, it's like we have neighbors up here at the corner who...
You get mad at them.
What do they have, bulldogs? Is it boxers or bull?
Yeah,
and they sometimes they're out on the deck, and if Lucky sees them, the world has ended.
The one is funny. He's kind of shy, and Chupa, he looks away from you like, oh. But the other one will almost, if he jumps on you, he'll almost knock you over. Old shit.
Oh, you were asking about who Jen was? She liked that show right there.
Who, what?
This super whatever it is.
Oh.
Anyway, so it's like my wife put some wet washcloths in the freezer, and from time to time she would come in during the summer because we have like 3 weeks where it's actually hot.
This has been kind of a hot summer though this year.
Yeah. And sometimes she would come in here in the living room with a wet washcloth, frozen washcloth, and I would go like, oh gosh, that feels so good. But right now it's just like the humidity. Humidity has to just
die.
Yeah, neither one of us are comfortable. I want to go to bed and go to sleep, but I can't because it's 1:18 in the morning and I can't go to bed because I would feel miserable because of the humidity. And you would think that a place like this in the Northeast wouldn't be so wouldn't feel so freaking hot. It's not that it's hot. It's not hot. It's only 73. I think it says 73 degrees. It's not hot. It's the humidity. And you go outside. I just went outside. And there's no breeze. None whatsoever. It's like, come on. And we're working on, I don't know where it is now, but we're working on our last empty box. We can go to for those who don't know, up here, all liquor stores are owned by the state. Don't ask me why it's that way, but that's the way it is. We went to the liquor store in Keene and we got a few boxes. Didn't we get some boxes somewhere? Oh yeah, from the grocery store.
On this lava bit thing, you need to work on the comments because one called you a hobo, something about a hobo 43 minutes ago. This lava bit in the comments.
Okay, thank you.
The other one says installed Gentoo, whatever Gentoo is.
I looked it up. I didn't really see much about it. Anyway, yeah, one grocery store here in town, or not in town. We don't have a grocery store. I wish we did.
Oh, damn it.
We have a junk store that just opened, and the Red Shed, which used to be where the junk store is, but they moved and it's bigger and they have air conditioning. Right now I feel like going in there and breaking in and getting some air conditioning. But anyway, so somebody called me a hobo. I'm like, oh,
Asian bitch.
Okay. My beard is over a foot long. You can't beat that. So, whoa. And yeah, I'm tired. I mean, gosh, it's 1:20 a.m., but 1:21 a.m. I think. Yeah, we both need new glasses. You know, the one thing we keep forgetting to do is phone the Walmart up in Claremont to make an appointment. The sooner we make an appointment, the better chance we have of getting one on the date we want and time we want. I mean, I'm basically blind. My wife's glasses only has one earpiece, and I can't even use mine. And from a distance, I can see things, maybe with some difficulty, but I can still, get along. But like trying to tell you what the temperature is, I think it says 73, but how do I know? What do I know? I mean, so anyway, the humidity just has to go down, please. I mean, we're both dying in here. We put the AC back in the window.
It won't even kick on now.
Yeah, it won't kick.
Wrong with it now.
Yeah, and it's like, you see my face? Does it look red to you? Gosh. I'm like, it's like our neighbor right next door, her mother bought her an air conditioning unit. The other units, our landlord provides a unit, but you have to actually go down in the basement and get it and bring it up, and this thing is like a piece of CRAP. I don't know how to spell.
CRAP, isn't it?
CRAP, okay.
Well, the damn thing is junk.
Yeah,
I'd like to take it and throw it in the dumpster and tell him we don't know what the hell happened to it.
So, anyway, this video is like...
They can buy us a new one.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do much, and... Lucky's in my lap right now because Maggie is being mean to him, and she better stop. I mean, we would love to keep her, but...
She's going to be this big of a pain in the ass, so she ain't staying.
And now the kittens have no problems with Lucky. Although...
They're fuzzballs, little fuzzballs.
Yeah,
they don't care who's got a hold of them.
Yeah.
They don't bother them in the least.
The one I call Mountain Lion, earlier today, Lucky was right here, if you can, what I'm pointing at. He was right here, and he did a dog shake. You know how dogs shake? And his tail, he has this big fluffy tail. He's a Shih Tzu. And his tail goes...
Poopy.
Yeah. And the Mountain Lion kitten was right over here, and he's puts his paw up like he's gonna better not get me, I'm gonna swat you.
Like, what the heck is that thing?
Yeah.
Like, it's a monster.
Yeah. See, I put him down, and he's like, well, can I go over there or not?
Yeah, he's afraid of her.
Yeah.
Kittens are funny.
Yeah, he won't hurt the kid. Gosh, he won't hurt anything. He will bite a person. I got tobacco all over everything. My cup, my arm, over Lucky, my pants, my chest, my beard. I sneezed 3 times in a row. Teenage super something. Anyway, so he's laying down on the towel right now. Just laid down. One thing we're trying to do is, see the bookcase in the back? Kat, you asked once, where did all the books go? Well, we put them in boxes, and we put them in the basement. We worked some on that one. We started work on this one. But we don't have any more empty boxes. We started on this last box we have. So I don't know when we're going to go into town again.
Well, maybe if you talk to that lady that parks across the road from us and ask her about getting some of their boxes for the memorial.
Yeah. Good idea.
You know.
Why don't I listen to my wife more? She just had a good idea.
There's a fur factory basically across the road from us, and they have a lot of boxes, and if we just get them before they break them down, that'd be good.
And she likes Lucky. She loves Lucky. Every time, if she sees Lucky out there, oh, Lucky! You know, she comes and scratches, and Lucky likes the attention. Although he's going bald because of the fleas. But I found a thing online, salt. Salt will, like, scratch fleas and cause them to become dehydrated and die.
Well, I was telling you about the lemon wash.
Oh, and my wife said the lemon wash. And one thing we forgot.
What was it? Catsofaustralia.com, I think I was looking at.
When we went to the dollar store, we meant to get, or I forgot. I didn't even tell my wife beforehand. If I would have told her, she remembers things. I don't. They have dollar spray bottles, and we could have got a dollar spray bottle.
Sometimes I think I remember too much shit. Mm-hmm. The funniest thing is, I don't remember a lot of my childhood. Which
may be a good thing. Well, anyway, folks, so this video is 16:37, I think it says. So, yeah, I don't know why this looks purple in that light right there, but this actually looks purple in the light. It's black. Oh, and when we were cleaning stuff out, my wife found another Mexican cookbook. You want me to be honest with you people?
No, never enough Mexican cookbooks, right?
Yeah, I cooked a lot of Mexican and Tex-Mex. My wife does not complain.
Well, tell them about the huevos rancheros we made, the change.
This was my wife's idea, not mine.
It was just my thinking, you know, like, would this be good, you know? And
it is perfecto. My wife said, well, instead of putting the ranchero or making the ranchero sauce, putting the rancheros on the huevos, why not make the chili sauce that I make for the enchiladas and put that on the huevos, on the eggs? And I'm like, to be honest with you, at first I thought, I don't know about that. But she wanted it, so, you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is good.
Chili gravy, you know.
Yeah, it's chili gravy.
What is it, the Homesick Texan?
Yeah,
I think it's Homesick Texan.
Yeah, so it's like, it's good. And
I'm like, that'd be better, you know.
And because, you know, the huevo ranchero sauce is tomatoes, so, you know, tomatoes are acidy. So, you know, well, you know, the chili sauce, there's use a lot of chili powder in the chili sauce, in the chili gravy. So, but I think, I mean, it settles better in my stomach than the ranchero sauce does. Oh well, you know.
Because the chili is like a gravy, it's not like a sauce. It's kind of more gravy based.
Yeah. So I like it. My wife likes it. I'm glad she suggested it because now that's our
huevos rancheros.
Yeah, that's our go-to for huevos rancheros. And what else can I say? Started to feel a little better in here, but not by much.
And that, it's not doing anything. You got it on, don't you, on the on switch?
Yeah.
That's not even doing anything. So I guess it's dead now.
Well, folks, we for whoever's going to actually watch this video that's over 19 minutes long, we want to move desperately. We need more space. If my wife gets her settlement, we can use part of that for moving. Well, I mean, to say this may sound cruel, but when my mother dies, you know, I'll get about $2,000 and we can use that to move. the money that my uncle said he would give to me is what, $475, something like that.
Yeah, $480. If we
$480.
That would help us.
Yeah, I don't know if we can move on that, but it would help
We could
us.
at least get a deposit,
Yeah. I mean, we could put it in the. Well, we owe the bank like $135, but we're owed money from Yahoo. Yahoo owes us like $100+, and we're getting more views on our videos on Yahoo, so that's more money, you would think. Putting up my pimple, my wife busting a pimple, and I'm Pat Robertson's gay lover. Those two got some views.
Well, you wouldn't believe. I mean, take a look, Google pimple or cyst, and it's like look up on YouTube, and it's like, my God, some have like 2 million views.
Oh gosh.
One I think had like 13 million. I'm like,
oh,
gee whiz, there's something about pimples. You know, I don't understand the fascination, but like,
and our daughter's in Louisiana doing some gambling.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you better win, not lose.
Wish we had the money.
Yeah. Here's something I'd like to do, people.
Well, I think somebody up here is starting a lottery pool because the lottery's like 429 or something. It's like phenomenally high.
Yeah.
Right now.
Here's something I'd like to do, folks, because I'd like to get some either BDUs or what do they call those? Anyway, some camouflage combat uniforms. I'd like to take some of that money, buy a bus ticket, go to North Carolina to the Camp Lejeune area and the Fort Bragg area. Go down there, spend 2 or 3 days down there. You know, get a cheap hotel or a campsite, and you know, go to the surplus stores and then come back. But I don't think that's going to happen. But and I also
get the damn money to Texas owes, so that would help us a lot.
Yeah, and I'd like to get the microphone, speakers, antenna, extra tubes for this thing right here, Galaxy GT550. And yes, people, I'm also a little drunk because I put some vodka in my slushy or smoothie.
Empty, huh?
Yeah.
So, baby.
Oh.
This is the one that we call Mountain Lion. He's a very good little kitty. You see he's striped, that's his backside, his back. He's a very friendly little critter.
Yeah.
Hey, meow. He's growing up to be a meow.
Yeah. Got blue eyes, of course.
I think I think they're like green ring a little bit. He's getting his colors eventually.
There's Lucky.
He's a good baby.
Hey, Lucky.
This is a good baby.
Now, Lucky would love to play with those kittens. He knows better than to do that, don't you, baby? Lucky's had 2 baths this week. 2 this week. So anyway, so this video is over 23 minutes long, so I'll end it. The other kitten is black, by the way.
Black and white.